Welcome back, everyone. Miss Laventa, there's no time. Please get us out of here. Understood. In that case, this train will be departing momentarily. Please be sure to keep your hands, feet, and tails inside of the windows at...
Let's skip that part for now, okay? Just get us out of here, please!
What a shame. I wanted to do that at least once.
Well, you tried.
I'll fly us out at super express speed. Please hold on tight. It bore witness to your battle, all the way through to the very...
Oh, this is cute. Wait, this reminds me of Digimon. The ending of Digimon, where they're like on that little sub train saying goodbye.
Not yielding in your convictions.
Thank you!
The end of the first season. Oh no, she knows though.
Huh? We're
Back to Maria's Pass, because this is where we have to say goodbye to... Have to say goodbye to Erina, I think?
Been defeated. Eventually, this place should go back to its proper state. Once that happens, you should all be able to return to your reality as well. Until then, please spend your time wisely, so as not to leave any regrets. Regrets?
I see. Well then, we should probably get our goodbyes out of the way, shouldn't we?
Guys, hold up. You're not coming with
You
us?
technically can't. I know you guys made plans to go to LeBlanc for curry, but she can't.
You don't mean you're going to disappear too?
No, I'm not disappearing. I'm just going back to where I came from. I was only born to protect Toshiro's heart from Samael's rule, remember? Now that his influence is gone, it's time for me to go back into Toshiro's heart. So, you can't cry. All right, Toshiro?
A needless concern, I should say. You were once a part of me. So you'll just be going back to where you belong.
Aww.
Person cries over saying goodbye to himself.
You really aren't honest with yourself, are you?
Hey, the fight only just ended. It's too early to be saying goodbye. There was still so much I wanted to talk about with you. Yeah, this should be the beginning, not the end.
Thank you, Futaba. On. Brief as it was, I'll never forget the time we spent together.
I wonder if this means could the real Eri, I doubt it though, but would she ever have memories of this world? I mean, just this statement that says, I'll never forget the time we spent together, not ever, that usually means something in anime, you know? So even though the, oh god, there's a fly in my room now. Oh my god. How did that get in? What the hell? I probably crawled through the lights. That's probably what happened. Or not a fly, a moth. Oh god. Anyways, what was I saying? Would the real Eri, technically she shouldn't have memories, but you know, it's anime. They might make it so. God, this moth, I swear. Go away, go away.
I'll just say, I was proud to bear witness to your noble way of life.
We'll always be connected through Toshiro, okay? Bye, Erina.
Yusuke, Makoto, I was saved by your wisdom on many an occasion. I won't say goodbye either. We'll meet again, okay?
We'll meet again.
She's not disappearing. I know it in my head, but
Okay, for sure we're definitely gonna see Eri by the end of the game. I think that was a given, but even still. The question is she gonna have... if she's somehow gonna know anything about Erina? Like, a dream. Like, will she call it a dream or something?
But it looks like that ain't for me.
I feel the same way. Haru, Ryuji, I learned a great deal from your candor. If Toshiro ever loses his nerve again, I'd like you two to snap him back to his senses.
Cute. Oh, she's disappearing already.
It's time.
I see. And here I was planning to take you in as my apprentice. It's a shame, you know?
I guess I missed out big time, didn't I? Will you teach me if we meet again? What it takes to be a phantom thief, that is.
You can count on it.
Aww.
Your words
Joker.
always have a warmth about them, don't they?
Make him not say anything, that's too
Saved
cruel.
Me and Toshiro with them countless times. Morgana, Joker. I'm truly glad I met you both. In this very spot, in fact.
That is true.
Erina!
Sorry, guys. I think my time's up.
Are you gonna give her a hug? Oh no, they're gonna give us a sad cutscene. Oh no. Oh, Ryuji.
Thank you, everyone. In there! Well, in that case... It's time for action! The revolution is here! But I just can't fight anymore. It's time for revolution, Yoshiki! That's right. I'm... Stand up, Toshiro! Stand up!
Erina! I won't doubt myself anymore. No matter how many times I get knocked down, no matter how many times I falter, I'll follow the path I believe in. Will you? Watch over me.
Sad. But we all knew it had to happen. Now we're back in the real Leblon. Because Morgana's a cat.
Is this LeBlanc? There's no mistaking it. This is LeBlanc! Which means everything looks normal outside too. Yep, I think we're back.
Now I'm expecting Toshiro to immediately make a beeline for this coffee shop.
Hell yeah! Oh man, we really did it.
Where even is
Hold
he?
the phone. Where's Toshiro?
Well, obviously he's not with us. He's probably wherever his work is.
He came to that world in a different way than we did. So it stands to reason he just landed in a different location.
But how can we confirm that? Like, can we call the diet?
No.
Yeah, I think we'd sound really sus.
Don't worry. If he
remembers.
remembers anything, like I said, he'll come running here immediately. Let's wait for now.
True.
We know what's
Remember how
happened.
much of a fuss the press made when he went missing? It seems likely we'll hear if he's back.
Please be safe, Toshiro.
He'll be okay. The only reason why he was missing before is because he was here longer. In the other world longer. Oh, that's right. He has to take care of this first. Blech.
Where on earth have you been?
I'm sorry if I've caused you any concern.
Oh, I'm sure. I bet you were just running away from the pressure, as usual.
Won't you just do as you're told? Or is that still expecting too much of you?
Now, Marie-san. Incompetent though he may be, he's still my dear son. Please go easy on him. Whatever the circumstances, he did come back. I'll have him make a formal apology later, and all will be well.
Father,
You fool! Disappearing at a time like this. Do you realize how much this will affect your credibility?
Hi, food. Did we defeat Salmonella? We did. It took a long amount of time, but we did. And now we're at the very end. We've come back to the real world, and it seems Toshiro's gonna conclude all of his issues. We did it. It was a long fight. I think that fight was an hour because I flubbed at one point.
I have the script for you here.
Maybe even more than an hour. I'll have to look back and see.
You say you were covertly admitted to the hospital. The condition was critical, but you made a miraculous recovery.
He ain't gonna do it.
Health issues will lose you
He ain't gonna do it.
points, so be sure to make a point of impressing that you're back to full health. Come, no need to look so serious. Everyone still has high hopes for you. I've already laid out all the groundwork, so as long as you follow my instructions, there won't be any problems.
Screw you, Yoshiki. Goodness. He calls himself a dad.
Yes.
Now then, Marie-san, shall we be going? We have our own preparations.
I hope he takes that contract and shreds it in their faces.
I would like you to play the part of the devoted fiancé who supported Toshiro through his many obligations.
Ugh, I realize I have to do this if I want to become First Lady. But it's such a...
Ew. Goodness.
Do you think I should change? Perhaps I could wear something that panders a bit more to all those commoners.
Commoners. Ugh. How exactly is she powerful? Well, they explain that she's powerful enough, but still, she's not even... Is she gonna be likable by the public? Can she act well enough? Yes! Go for it,
This is where the
Toshiro.
next chapter begins. Right, Erina?
So he's gonna conclude what he needs, and then
I'm home!
he'll visit us here in LeBlanc.
With weather this nice, it feels like spring's already in full swing, doesn't it?
Oh, how much time has passed?
Since everyone's here again today, maybe we should ask for some coffee?
This is very disappointing. I had such high hopes for Mr. Kasukage.
Indeed. As extreme turmoil continues to cast a pall over the political world, its future falls increasingly in question. Meanwhile, investigations of Mr. Kasukabe's father, Mr. Yoshiki,
Let's go!
will continue.
Politics seem to be the talk of the town as usual, huh?
Not surprising. Another major scandal. Coattails of the one last year.
Gotta give
Oh,
Toshiro
damn. He
credit,
just
though.
flat out told the
That
truth in front of the two of them. Look at that.
conference.
Power move.
It was supposed to be an explanation for his disappearance, instead turned into a confessional. I am not qualified to be Prime Minister. I indict my father for his crimes.
Let's go!
We're talking criminal indictments against an elder statesman by his own flesh and blood. And then he announces he's breaking off his engagement, too. Talk about a lot to process, Toshiro.
Ultimately, his resignation means any hope of him becoming prime minister went down.
I mean, he didn't really want to, though, right?
Everyone was totally shocked. A press conference like that brings back memories of last year, doesn't it?
The way things are going, I don't see the dust settling for a while. But at least Toshiro kept his promise.
Oh, so he probably might not even be able to visit us here in LeBlanc for a while. Will we even get a scene like that? I'm a little worried about him. He did what he said he would. That is true.
Sure, but it's not only that. What he did took a lot of courage, too.
He's definitely got guts. His actual gun.
Actually,
though.
was the
Not sure
TV in
it's up for
LeBlanc
what
always
he
on a stand? I thought it was attached to the wall. Am I wrong?
Man, what was he thinking saying all that? Way to make us worry. Isn't there any way we can contact him? Like, asking Makoto's sis or something?
No. Public security has their eye on us. Trying to make
Wait, why does public security have an eye on us?
the opposite effect.
What did we do? What did we do this time? Or is it because we're still technically in the Persona 5? No. That storyline should have ended too, technically. We're technically, if I were to guess where this takes place, and it's in the 3rd trimester. So shouldn't we also be off the radar in a way?
I know it's frustrating, but waiting is our only option right now.
The phone. Why don't you answer it for him?
Hello? Is this Cafe LeBlanc?
Ugh, there he is.
My name is Representative... my name is Kasukabe.
Hey, did he say Kasukabe?
Your order, please? I'm saying that.
Oh, one coffee. Heavy on the sugar.
Did he really just order? Hey, it's Toshiro, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's fun to mess with him.
Could that be Morgana? Wouldn't you be in cat form right now? Should I speak in feline? Meow.
Ugh. Oh god. Oh no. He did not just meow. And it sounded real too.
You're making fun of me. This is just
Did he not recognize Ren's voice technically?
So, what's up? You had everyone here worried.
Forgive me. I refrained from contacting you to avoid any potential trouble it might have put you in. I'm sure you know from the news by now, but things have been pretty hectic on my end. As for my father and Marie, they'll likely be arrested with their co-conspirators very soon. I wanted to make sure you all were aware of that.
I'm waiting for the scene where he's gonna make up with Eri. I'm waiting for it.
I see.
I want to know if she's gonna somehow remember or if it's just gonna be like a coincidence thing.
You did well, Toshiro.
Anyways, I've been tied up in hearings every day, and it looks like I'll only be getting even busier moving
Oh, there's
forward.
moth. That's in my room. Stop.
I also still have to figure out what I'm going to do now that I'm not a representative anymore.
And you so far want to work here? That's a huge downgrade. Don't work at LeBlanc.
I know I want to start over. I want to become a politician I'm proud to be. Of course, I still don't know what kind of sentence I'll get. So, maybe expecting a fresh start isn't very realistic. But even so, I think I still want to take on the challenge.
You got it, boss.
I want to be the kind of politician people can trust to take a stand and fight by their side.
He knows not to run away. Don't say that, Ren. Stop being a
One
jerk.
day, I'll turn our society into a place that no longer needs the Phantom.
You could really be an actual jerk in this with your dialogue if you wanted to. I was actually quite
That's a
surprised
bold claim, Mr. Big
in
Shot.
other
Let's
instances.
see what you got there.
Well, it's been great hearing your voices again. I must say goodbye for now. I probably won't be able to come by the cafe anytime soon, but I'll be sure to visit one day.
Make sure you visit before Ren has to go back
When I say
home.
hi, will you? Thank you, Phantom Thieves. Stay well.
Oh, wow. So Toshiro-san's going to try and become a politician again.
Did anyone else technically talk during that phone call? I don't think so.
There's no doubt it'll be a bumpy road. It's been under a lot of fire online from what I've seen.
Yeah, the internet's already bent on canceling Toshiro and his dad.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Can he really be a trusted
there,
politician
though.
again?
Honestly,
Technically,
it's
he's
strange
the
if they
victim, but
didn't go
still.
after them. No matter how admirable your ideals may be, at the end of the day, it's the constituents that get to decide. He'll have to restart his whole race from scratch. Actually, more than that. He'll be behind the starting line.
He had to know what he was getting himself into, right?
He did. Toshiro said he was going to fight, and this only shows just how serious he was.
Doing what you think is right doesn't always produce positive results. But he made the decision to stay the course. Showed no regrets about what that meant. Regardless of how things began, still learned a great deal from how he carried himself.
Yes, we certainly did. Someday,
Har.
I hope everyone will understand what they stood for.
Everyone here was quite likable in this spin-off, probably because the main focus wasn't really on developing anyone else here, so everyone was just free to be themselves in this game, which I like.
That's true. We wouldn't want Toshiro and Erina to laugh at us.
So each of us will keep fighting for our respective goals. Does that sound about right?
And fight we must.
All the character development came from Toshiro and Erina.
Stomach. Result of an equally empty wallet.
Oh, crap. I'm looking at extra classes if I don't put up a good fight against that quiz tomorrow.
Big ambitions, I see.
And as usual, he probably did not study.
Get to fight that appetite of yours, or you'll be kicking yourself for it again.
Shut it!
Ooh, I'm hungry too.
Fighting you instead.
Oh, cute picture!
That candy is punishment.
That ain't candy, that's chips. Who translated that as candy?
Hey, stop! You'll spill them!
Or I guess she has choco pies right underneath them.
Settle down, you two.
A curry for me, please.
I know that there's a recipe online to make Sojiro's curry. I wonder if I should... I've thought about trying to recreate it, trying to cook it.
You two really
Although it
tried to
includes
force break
chocolate, so I don't know how I
ground
feel
in
about
the middle of all
that. Or not chocolate, coffee beans. Was it coffee beans or was it chocolate? Actually, it was one of the two.
Oh boy. Doesn't matter how
I've heard some
times we have to
people
fight
actually
for our
put
lives.
applesauce in their curry. I've learned that today, that that's a thing. That cheese curry and then applesauce curry is a thing.
Well,
No, not applesauce curry. It's like people will put applesauce into their already made curry. And I was like, interesting.
there's no doubt the will we showed in battle got through to Toshiro and the others. Every person who takes a stand gives someone else a push of encouragement. Maybe that's how this flame of revolution gets passed on. And I agree. Getting whisked here and there.
Yeah,
and
this is
afraid
technically
gonna
what?
run us
The third spin-off game? Fourth spin-off game?
ragged. At least a half year or so to kick back would be nice. Now then, we don't have much time left to spend like this. Why don't you make some coffee for everyone? Something that'll really knock their socks off. They've earned it.
Man, I wish coffee didn't have caffeine. If coffee didn't have caffeine after this conversation, I would be in the mood for coffee. Dun dun. Music. I guess we're gonna have to wait for an end credit scene. Where's the credits? Just black. Persona 5 Tactica, we're done. I really like this game. I mean, I honestly think I still like Strikers better than this game. But I really like the execution. Oh my god, who's Morose? Oh no, oh my god. Thank you for 5 gifted again. I appreciate you always gifting subs to the channel. Clap, 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 clap. Yes, we made it to the end. I like this game. I knew it was gonna be good when I bought it. And it was good. I think, let's see. Yeah, I still think I like Strikers better than this game. Just because I prefer the gameplay in Strikers a little better, but this wasn't that bad. The style of gameplay is not my favorite, but it wasn't terrible. It wasn't bad. It's not my favorite style of gameplay, but I thought it worked well for what it did until we got to like the end. You saw I was struggling a little bit with trying to get some of the mechanics to work, but I still think it's great. I think the story was done very well. It kind of boggles my mind because they did such a good job writing the side characters, not the side characters, but like the new characters and Strikers and Tactica. And then I really could not stand Kasumi in Royal. I absolutely did not like her at all. Nothing about her story I even liked. Maybe because it was cliche. But they did such a good job with the storyline here. I like Toshiro a lot. Toshiro and Erina. I'm actually surprised that they incorporated their stories as well as they did. Something, however, that I guess I will critique on was Samael. I know it's tradition in Persona for them to fight a god at the end, but here's the thing. Samael's thing was, you know, the people in society, they want salvation. They don't like how things are. They want to change, and they want someone to change it for them. Here's the thing. He says he took over Toshiro's heart in order to do that. Well, I feel like I know I get what they were saying, but Toshiro's this whole like this whole story, this whole story, okay, is about Toshiro coming to terms with all of his regrets or actions that he couldn't change, or bad things that happened in his past, getting over them, overcoming them. These kingdoms were, I would argue, this was just all about Toshiro, nothing else. Maybe the third kingdom, you can see a little bit of how society plays in, as what we saw what happened with the music teacher when his scandal was going on. But it was a very small bit of the game that didn't really affect much. And even then, we saw Toshiro get over that. We saw how he got over it. So for oh my god. So for Samael to come in and say that he created this world because society, you know, wanted salvation, it just doesn't work. I mean, every Persona boss is like that. Like, final boss is like that. It's a god who says that they were formed because of society. But it just doesn't make sense here, where it feels like we just solely helped Toshiro become a stronger person. And I don't know, maybe I guess one could argue that Samael was still created because people didn't like the influence that Toshiro and his dad were putting on, which, yeah, sure, but like, it still doesn't make as much sense to me as it does in like the other Persona games, where you know, Persona 5 Royal, literally that's about society. Persona 5 Strikers, that one has a little bit more society. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Basically, I just don't think that argument works as strongly here. But regardless, I still really like the way they wrote Toshiro's story. I think it was good. And I'm glad that they didn't try to like do any character development with our main cast, because they didn't really need it. They don't need it. I think they did the same thing in Strikers. They didn't try to develop the main cast, which I'm glad for. Typically, I find with like any spin-off games, they try to like write something in for a cast that you're already familiar with and try to resolve it. I'm glad they didn't do that here. My next critique, please stop using train-kun, truck-kun, car-kun to kill people off or injure them. Please and thank you, Persona. You've done that way too many times at this point. I would like to see something new, you know. People get hurt and die in other ways. Please and thank you. Look at them all walking. They're so cute. I'm trying to think of any other critiques. I don't know why. I feel like the music is good, but it wasn't as memorable. I feel like I remember a few more tracks from Strikers than I do this game. Maybe it's just because I was focused so much on battling, so I wasn't paying attention to the music. That's probably another thing. But then again, it's a spin-off game. It's probably not supposed to be as memorable. I kind of already went into the mechanics. I wish there was I kind of wish that the tactical RPG was slightly more like Fire Emblem, but not really. Like, I get the whole like having to use like an SP skill to break something's cover, but then the fact that you need to use another party member to like shoot them down again extra turn, and even in that extra turn may not even guarantee that enemy dies, is another thing. Maybe I just wasn't building my party correctly. I don't know. But I feel like it was much easier to work with certain tactics in something like Fire Emblem. But that's just me. Alright, I'm waiting for, are the credits gonna be done? So we can See any cutscenes? Atlas. All rights reserved. There has to be a cutscene. There ain't no way there isn't. There ain't no way there isn't. Oh? Who's getting text messages? Oh, is this just like something like the like Reddit or or like Twitter? Ugh. Politicians are all the same. So far, kind of true. We haven't seen anyone to prove us wrong, except for Toshiro. Oh, damn. I can't read kanji, katakana, hiragana. Wait, whose hand is this? There's no band-aid. Is this Eri? There's no band-aid on the hand. This might be Eri.
Thank you. I look forward
It is
to your
her.
support.
Now, here's the question. Does she somehow have memories of Erina, or is it just a coincidence? Okay, I actually want to see a conversation, even though I know they won't. It's just gonna end at them saying hi, and that's it. I want to actually see some sort of conversation, please.
Looks like I finally caught up.
I've been waiting.
Say more! Say more! Come on! Lame. Finn. After how many months have I been playing this game? November. 3 months? 2 months? I think it's been 2 months. Take me back to the screen. There's probably going to be post-game content, but I don't think I'm going to do it. If you load a quick save... Oh, there's no post-game content. I will just do this one. Well, that was it. I feel like I don't really have anything else to say. I didn't really have as many critiques with this game. Like, I feel like I played it just to play it. Like, not really so much to critique it. I guess this really tested, like, do I also enjoy tactical JRPGs? And the answer is yes, I do. I honestly... I'm trying to think. What style of Persona do I prefer? I prefer the original... You know what? I think... Okay, this is gonna be a hot take. I actually kind of like Strikers' Persona 5 Strikers' gameplay the most. Hot take, but I do like it. Goodness. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. I guess with that, I will end the stream here. Okay, so for Persona 3 Reload, I'm glad I was able to finish this game before Reload came out. That was my big concern. For Persona 3 Reload, I got an email from my, from where I ordered the game from, and it says it should arrive on the 2nd. Hopefully. I don't know at what time, though, but I might stream on the 2nd, and if not, and if it lies to me, then for sure the 3rd. At some point. Alright, yeah, those are all my points. I really like this game. I think I'd rate it maybe... I think I'll give it a 7 out of 10. 1 point docked for the Samael's reasoning. Another point docked for Truck-kun and Train-kun. And then another point deducted for just, I guess, do I prefer this over any other games that I absolutely love? Probably not. Yeah, so that's what I rate it. like Train-kun actually removes a point. I hate that trope so much. But anyways, that is it for Persona 5 Tactica. Thank you for anyone who's stayed since the beginning or joined along the way, or anyone who's ever commented on my YouTube channel through the playthrough, or anyone who's found me through that playthrough. I appreciate you all. I will see you guys for Persona 3 Reload, which will be the next game by Atlas we will play. Alright, with that, everyone, have a good rest of your day. See you next time.